Hello, my friends. So we step into the new year. Yep, again. And always at the beginning of the year, it's a perfect time to reflect where we've been, because we're done with that. But where we want to go, isn't it? The beginning of a new year always offers us a new, unique opportunity to reset, refocus, realign our priorities. Where we are, where do we want to go? So it's a time filled with optimism, if you wish. So there, maybe you want to improve your health. Maybe you want to advance your career. Maybe you want to open a business, learn how to use AI, implement AI, utilize it for all it's worth. Maybe you want to cultivate more balance and joy in your life. So goals and resolutions are very important. Now, you know that statistically, and this is not news, many people set the New Year resolutions, but 2 months later, they forgot about them. So how would you like to learn this process? And although it's similar to what you might have done, I'm going to ask you in a moment, how would you like to learn this process that has some specific things that make those goals happen? Some conditions. I'm going to show you what they are specifically, and I'll guide you through the process. So we'll do it all together. How would you like to have this process that actually makes those goals happen? Do not set aside the idea of setting goals at the beginning of the year. Do not put it aside. Without goals, we're just, and I know people say I'm going with the flow. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It's like a bird on the fence going nowhere. But you see, if you go with the flow, here is the thing. You can't complain if life throws at you whatever happens to be, isn't it? So today we're going to chat about how to set goals that actually happen if those conditions are met. And this process, just let me tell you, comes from the set of techniques developed by Tia James called timeline therapy. Timeline therapy, for those of you who don't know, is a set of techniques that allow you to let go of negative emotions, and boy, who doesn't have those nowadays? Limiting beliefs and limiting decisions that act like barriers, blockages in your life. But also, in timeline therapy set of techniques, there is a process called creating your future, and that's the part that allows you to create your future the way you want it. Goal setting is part of that. So not only having goals, but how to stick with them and make them happen. So implicit in the process of goal setting is our motivation, how to stay motivated, how to deal with obstacles and bumps that may come along the way and make those dreams a reality. And there will be bumps. If you're sitting on the fence again and do nothing, there are no bumps because you're not going anywhere. But if you want to go from here, there being what your goals define, in between their bumps, because otherwise you would be there already, isn't it? The paradox is that when you set goals, the process itself, the desire, the wish that you have creates those bumps and those obstacles. So having goals is important. We all know this. They give us the sense of direction. They give us sense of purpose. How'd you like to simply know where you're going with certainty, with purpose, with direction? You can't do that without having clearly defined goals. Now, first of all, in order to do that, you need to know what you want. Now, I'm saying this, you may say, why is she saying this? Of course I know what I want. Well, it's not, of course, for everybody. Because I talk to people, and 10-15% of the people I talk to have no idea what they want, or they have this hazy, cloudy idea of I want better. Better than what? Compared to what? I want more of this, more love, more money, more time. But that's very fuzzily defined. So if we want to focus our energy and efforts and make it easier to prioritize our tasks, our days, our activities, to make decisions easier, goals are very important. Big dreams, and we all have those, are brought down into smaller, manageable steps with goals, and then they are achievable. So first of all, think of something that you really want. One thing. If you have more than one goal, of course, you can review this again and do it again for the other goals that you have, one at a time. And as you accomplish those goals throughout the year, you're going to notice something else, that your sense of accomplishment, and with it, your sense of self-worth and self-esteem grows and develops. And so it's an incredibly satisfying process, because then you can see your process. You see your progress. And also you can celebrate your achievements along the way. This is one thing that we forget to do, because goals push us to grow, my friends, and help us to increase our confidence, our resilience, and makes life more exciting to achieve your goals. So, because we're always striving to better ourselves, to grow, to develop, to become better in any area of life you desire. So what do you want? As we go together through the process, this is the definition. How do you formulate your goals is important. And I know you may have set goals before. You maybe have done visualization. Unless you're trained in timeline therapy, which some of you may be, but if you're not, visualization, imagination works, yes, everything starts from the mind. But goal setting is a process that has to be done in a certain way so that it affects you consciously and at the unconscious, or maybe you call it subconscious level. I want to mention one more thing before we proceed. Goal setting works for you. So please don't set goals for your children or your partners, spouses, parents, and so on. Show them how to set goals for themselves. Now, if you work in a team and you want to set business goal settings, then everybody in the team sets goals for themselves, even if those goals are common. Yeah? Because otherwise, it becomes a superficial, conscious-minded only process, and this is not that. We can agree at the conscious level, but if unconsciously we are not aligned, those goals will not happen. So that being said, let's proceed.